today's role-playing video, we're gonna be choosing a good life or an evil life.
Choose a good or evil life in Roblox. Whatever you may choose will change your life forever.
When they become of age, there may be a choice in hand, but all choices are one in the same. Choose a good life or choose an evil life. What shall they choose? I chose evil.
Choose a good life, protect those in need, and don't be tempted. It's as simple as this. Evil people run the show. Good people take care of everything. So choose an evil life, and you will have all you desire. Just ask my two guards. They chose an evil life, and guess what? They be living the life of lavish, protecting me and getting whatever the heck they want. We evil folks stick together.
Choose a good life, and you will be fulfilled spiritually. We must fight against evil to create a world full of peace. We must not give in. I'm gonna choose evil. Duh! But we have everything we want, so like, why not choose evil? You'd be insane not to.
Plus, evil runs in the family.
Meanwhile,
Choose good.
Choose evil.
Choose good.
Choose evil.
Ah! I have to choose a good or evil life. I don't know what to do. This is too overwhelming. Ah! I don't know what to choose.
I remember how stressful this was. I hope she makes the right choice. So many temptations out there compared to when I was a kid.
a few moments later.
Ah!
Oh, hi, Mackenzie.
Guy, wake up!
What the heck are you doing, girlie? I'm trying to sleep.
We have to decide, good or evil.
Well, girlie, I think it's pretty obvious what we're choosing. We're both good people who come from parents who picked good and not evil. So what's there to even think about?
I don't know, maybe the fact that we're wanting different lives? I mean, all of our idols have chosen evil and they're living their dream. I'm just so confused, girlie. I don't know what to do.
All right, well, I'm going back to sleep.
Later that same evening.
Well, I'm glad you both came to see me. It's good to come check in before the big decision. I'm sure you both will make the right pick. Yup, it's definitely like a no-brainer what to pick. Oh, Ashley, honey, please come in here and chat before the day of reckoning. Why on earth would I do that? I already know what I'm gonna be picking. And what about you, Ayla? It's not too late. You can still pick the right path. It's never too late. Don't let someone pick for you. I'm begging you. Oh, boy. Ayla, why on earth are you listening to this lunatic talk? Let's just get out of here. Coming!
I'm not really sure what to pick, Mrs. Teacher Lady Ma'am. I know that sounds bad because everyone expects me to choose good, but I don't really know what to do. I want to be happy and I don't want to just make others happy. I want to make myself happy. I mean, a bit of both would be good though.
That is more than okay, but remember what morals and values speak to you and who you want to be. Long ago, there was a city in ruin. You see, the city of Brookhaven was not very prosperous until the great god of war came along and conquered Brookhaven with his army.
This city is ours. We will change this terrible place and make it better. I will now instate a new law. Woohoo! What is the new law? Silence your mouth and let me finish. My new law is that everyone at the age of 10 must choose a good life or an evil life.
And the god of war was neither good nor evil, but he demanded there be order within the realm.
But why though?
Because then there would be less chaos and people doing both. This way, people do good and other people do evil, and we know which is which so we can better see the difference between the two.
Wow, I see.
I hope that helps you make your decision, and to remember a good life is happier than an evil life. Tomorrow is the big day.
Later that night.
Do you know what you're gonna pick?
Good, for sure, girlie. What about you?
I'm not sure.
Don't be silly, girlie. We have to stick together.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't just ditch my best friend.
Mackenzie, you're coming with me. Well, I'd be worried, but that Angel is definitely gonna talk some sense into her.
Moments later.
You have always been destined and meant to be good, Mackenzie. No matter what happens, you must stay good. To save Brookhaven, it's your destiny.
My destiny?
Yes.
Meanwhile,
Hello there. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Yeah, sorry. Evil isn't really my vibe. Taylor Swift? Is that really you? Yes, girl, it is. I'm such to fill you in on a little secret? Yeah, totally. You're an amazing person, and I just know that you're destined for a life of stardom, and I know you want that too. You think so? Oh, I know so. Well, what do I need to do? You need to choose a life of evil. Really? I promise it's not that bad. You have to trust me. Is there any way that you could show me? Of course. Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, you'll see. This is all yours? Yup, and you can have all these things one day too. Whoa, well, that is pretty amazing. I do have to agree with that. You're making a very convincing argument.
Meanwhile,
Huh? Where the heck did Sky go? Sky!
I heard you're on the edge. Join us.
Ah! There's no way I'm ever turning evil. Sky was right.
Breaking news here in Brookhaven. Mackenzie has just released her own Roblox clothing line with a collaboration with DressX called the Hey Cuties Collection. They've got iridescent jackets, heart-shaped fanny packs, and cuties necklaces, which comes in 3 fantastic colors: pink, blue, and purple. Make sure to get them in the Roblox clothing store today so you can match with all your cutie friends. This is Laura from Brookhaven News, signing off.
the next morning.
Oh, I hope Sky made it home okay. Let me just try and call her. Huh? No answer? This is not good. She could be anywhere. I hope evil forces don't kill her. Wait a minute. They definitely won't hurt her because she's still under the age limit. But she does decide today. But she would literally never switch jobs, so I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
A few moments later.
Step up if you're ready to make your decision.
I'm ready!
Step up so that the hat may be placed on you. Alright, now what do you choose?
I choose a good life.
A good life it will be then.
I am ready for a life of service and goodness. I'm ready to choose too! Girly, where have you been? I was so worried about you.
What do you choose?
I choose an evil life.
No! Sky, no! Sky, no! This can't be happening. No, Sky, how could you choose the dark side? We were meant to stick together forever. No!
I want what I want, and I want all the things I desire.
My heart, it feels like it's being ripped right out of me.
Later that same evening.
Mackenzie, tell me exactly what happened. I need to know. I need to know right now, please. Speak up, Mackenzie. Don't just stand there in silence. This is serious. How could this have happened?
I don't know. She seems so against picking evil. She was like 100% sure that she was gonna pick good. I don't understand what happened. I don't get it. I'm so sad.
This is a disaster. Evil is starting to pull ahead.
The next day.
So, I'm sure you're aware of the different neighborhoods and which ones are good and which ones are evil.
Yes, I am.
Good. Now stay out of those places. I mean it.
I will.
Now, obviously, you're aware of the fact that the city center of Brookhaven is a neutral zone and is at peace. And everyone must behave there because it is a shared space. So no attacking or killing or crimes of any nature. But the outskirts of town is a free-for-all and anything is allowed out there.
Whoa, I didn't know that. I guess it makes sense now why my mom always said never to go over there.
Yes, it's a bloodbath out there, so stay away unless you bring a group and are instructed to by a higher up. And the Wizard of Good lives at the top of the mountain, and we're in charge with protecting him at all costs.
Why?
Because that's why. It's the way it is, and that's that.
Meanwhile.
So basically, do whatever the heck you want, and remember to be like always super evil and definitely not nice, because the more evil you are, the more likely your desires will come true. So start being evil all the time. Think to yourself, what would an evil axe murderer do whenever you're making a decision? Okay.
Meanwhile.
Don't worry, I'm gonna save you.
Hurry, I think I'm starting to see the light.
Not on my watch, you aren't.
Meanwhile.
I brought you our next victim.
Amazing! Good job, Sky. We will turn her into an evil demon that will pledge her alliance to us.
Meanwhile.
Someone, please help me. Ah!
No one's coming to help you.
Oh, yes, they are. Come on, hop on.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Hey! Get back here!
Not a chance.
Meanwhile.
It's good to steal everyone's hard-earned money. They don't need it anyways. guess I'll spend it right and have way more fun with it.
3 weeks later.
Don't worry, I'm staying with you for a while to protect you.
You are one of the finest angels. I thank you for your service of good.
Meanwhile,
When will it be ready?
Soon, we just need a little more time.
Well, I'm gonna need this potion to be ready before I start my rock star career, so all of my fans ingest this potion and follow me blindly.
It will only be a few days, I promise.
2 years later.
I am so proud of all you've been doing, Mackenzie. You're creating a real change in Brookhaven.
You think so?
Just look at how much better you've gotten.
But there's still so much evil.
But there's less, and once upon a time ago, it was nothing but darkness, and now there's light. So if you ask me, good is winning. Now, speak to the kids. They need to hear your wisdom.
Okay, great. Good idea. Hello, everyone. I'm sure you've all been told who I am, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that you all have a choice to make tomorrow. A very important choice that will shape the rest of your life. And I really want you to think about it before you decide. Remember that there is good in each and every one of you, and that you don't need money or material things to feel fulfilled.
meanwhile,
Evil is the way to be. Money and materials are all you need. Look at my life. It's so amazing due to all the evil I caused and all the people I hurt. So be evil and rock out with me. Woohoo!
a few moments later.
Where am I?
Remember, it's all up to you. You're our savior. Don't forget your destiny, Mackenzie.
But how?
Later that night.
Man, this is an awfully quiet night.
I guess fate has brought us here together on this night, but I will end you once and for all, my friend.
I haven't seen you since the day you betrayed me. But Sky, I forgive you for choosing wrong.
I guess we'll decide the fate of Brookhaven and decipher the next generation of this great crumbling city with a dance battle that will end all dance battles.
Oh no, you can't compete with me.
I'm a rock star!
Yeah, well, I don't care.
Oh, what's that? It's looking like I'm starting to win!
Why? Because I taught you everything you know? What? What just happened?
Looks like you saved Brookhaven and destroyed all evil.
And sadly, it came with a cost. I'll miss you forever, Sky.